Hey, this is Will and Tony at E3 2017. Tony, you've played a game called Dauntless.
I have played a game called Dauntless. You get to kill a bunch of big monsters with a bunch of different weapons. It's a lot of fun.
Cool, okay, so what kind of monsters are you killing and what weapons do you use to do that?
Well, these monsters are called behemoths. They haven't quite said how many are going to be in the final game, but they all come with various natural armors. So the first thing you want to do when you tackle one of these beasts is take a look at, okay, this porcupine has a bunch of quills. I bet if I break those quills, it can't attack with them anymore. Or you look at an enemy that has a big tail, you cut that tail off, it can't attack with the tail anymore. So there's a lot of tactics, sort of when you look at the biology of the behemoths that you're fighting.
And you talk about it, and I'm reminded of Monster Hunter. So what are the similarities and differences?
I think that's pretty fair, the Monster Hunter comparison. So if you like Monster Hunter, it's probably a little bit up your alley. It is a free-to-play PC game, so that's probably the biggest distinguisher there.
Cool.
But similarity-wise, as we said, variety of behemoths and a variety of weapons to take them down. So you can fight with hammers, which swing slower, hit harder, swords, which are kind of the happy medium of damage and speed. And the cool thing about all your weapons is that they all have special powers. So for example, there's a sword that has sort of an area of effect attack that you can unleash that also buffs you for a little while. They've also added this new thing called lantern powers. And lantern powers are basically like support abilities. So for example, there's one that heals people in your vicinity. There's one that gives overshields to people in your vicinity. So you can really sort of customize with armor, with weapons, with powers, and really play the role that you want to play during these hunts.
So it's coming to PC, free to play. Tell me a bit about the social element of the game.
Sure. So what they've added now is basically a central city. And so you can run around in there with your friends. That's kind of how you party up. There are merchants in there because as you're killing these behemoths and also finding different flora and fauna out there while you're fighting, you can bring those into town and actually craft stuff. So that's how you can acquire your new weapons, your new armor. There are multiple tiers of armor, there are multiple tiers of all the weapons, so there's lots of stuff to find and craft and take back out to kill more things, to find more things, to craft again, and so on and so forth until you've killed to your heart's content.
Sounds awesome. So to learn more about Dauntless, check GameSpot.com, and we have an app now too, so check there for all the latest news.